Welcome to another video. I already probably have, don't know why I did that. Anyways, I am going to try 100% this game. Because, yeah. That isn't what I was asking for. I was asking to go back to the main menu because I want to go into the options to see if I can change the brightness because I accidentally made the brightness this brightness visual brightness. Perfect. Now I can play.
Congratulations! It appears you have been great.
I have to do this in flat mode and not VR because I don't have a PlayStation VR 1 anymore. All I have is a PlayStation VR 2.
Entertainment is excited to join the digital age, and what better way to do that than with an edge-of-your-seat virtual reality experience? We know that Fazbear Entertainment has developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades, and while it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic. Lawsuits pending. But we aren't above laughing at ourselves. Ha ha ha. That's why we have recreated many of these completely fictitious scenarios, lies, that you've been fed over the last several years into a hilarious VR game, in the hopes that we can finally move past these childish ghost stories and develop a new relationship with you, as well as your kids. Don't forget the merch, perfect for birthdays. So sit back and enjoy a few scares. We do, however, ask that you acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats. Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub.
So, anyways, I'm going to attempt to 100% this game and the DLC because I already did it on the PlayStation 5 version, the version that I have can play VR4.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now.
I have like about every achievement that this game has, so except for finding all the tickets and finishing the game achievements, so I really don't have to do that.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross-beamed, wired, animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out in front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. We'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Probably. No way, the first night isn't normally usually that bad in any of the games. Doing a Markiplier, dude, god dang. But yeah, I can't believe they finally made a like type of remake of this game. It's basically a type of remaster. They just basically made first night. Done. I've beaten I've Brave.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween Hub. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than a festive holiday-themed add-on, which has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun!
I'm gonna do all parts and service. I don't know what else I'm gonna do though.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Bonnie's guitar is out of tune and must be recalibrated. First, we must access his harmonization module located inside his secondary throat pipe. To access the throat pipe, both eyes must first be removed. You must be as precise as possible when removing the eyes from their respective sockets. First, firmly grip Bonnie's left eye and carefully remove it from its socket.
Okay. He's left. Great to know that. So
Great
guys,
job.
eye
Deposit well
playing
done.
there.
Now,
And I'll grab
deposit the
his
right eye in the cleat. Good job. To open Bonnie's faceplate, careful. Well done. You now have access to Bonnie's harmonization module. Press the blinking button inside Bonnie's secondary throat pipe to enter calibration mode. Something is not right. One of those notes is out of tune. You may push the button again to replay the audio check. Press the blinking button again to verify your work. Great job. Bonnie is in tune and ready for his solo. Let's close him up. Simply replace both eyes in the same order that you removed them, then close up the faceplate, and we'll call it a day.
Same order I removed them, so this eye. Then
Well done. That concludes your parts and services task. See you next time.
a lot of the stuff is a lot of the stuff in this game is mostly about grinding.
Congratulations! It appears you have been
I
granted
already
access to
got
additional
6
holiday content. Press the
coins.
special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Welcome back to Parts and Service. There have been customer complaints about Chica's acrid smell. Sounds like Chica has been rummaging around the kitchen again. Remove all food particles from Chica's exterior and place. Good job. Make sure Chica is not hiding any other treats inside her beak. To open her beak, carefully press the 2 buttons located on the sides of Chica's head. Oh no, it looks like Chica has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the Fazbear Entertainment restaurant-grade chemi spray to Chica's exterior. Avoid inhaling the chemi spray. Exposure to cleaning, disinfecting, and maintenance chemicals may result in respiratory problems, skin, or eye irritation. Good job. Now reattach Chica's upper arm, hand, and cupcake plate.
There's a roach on that hand. So,
Well done. Oh no, it looks like Chica needs another dose of the chemi spray. Do not let the infestation spread. Be sure to give the canister button another push as needed. Return the cupcake to Chica's plate. Please place the cupcake on the plate.
I don't know.
Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again. Take a complimentary slice of pizza for a job well done.
Before I do, let me just take it.
Go on. Take it. Delicious. See you next time. Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional. Welcome back to Parts and Service. Freddy's good job. Now place the hat in the. While we're at it, let's make sure there isn't anything. Well done. Freddy's chest cavity is now open. Remove the child's watch and place it in the lost and found bin. Be careful not. Good job. It appears there is a child's shoe wedged behind Freddy's music box. The music box must be removed before you can access the child's shoe. Gently grasp the music box and extract it from Freddy's chest cavity before the safety latch descends. Carefully place the music box on the worktable. Great job. To reset the safety latch, press the button located on Freddy's endoskeleton. Now, remove the child's shoe and place it in the lost and found bin. Well done. Return the music box to Freddy's chest cavity and we'll call it a day. Oh no! You seem to have mishandled Freddy's music box. Crisis averted. To close Freddy's chest cavity, press the large black button on the center of Freddy's face. That concludes your time in parts and service. Your pay will be
That
docked
should
accordingly.
be all, I think. Yeah, that should have been all the coins that I could get. If I don't have all of the coins by the end, by the time that I basically get to the final level that there is, then I'll
Congratulations! It
search up
appears you have
a
been granted
video on how
access
to
to
get
additional
on
holiday
where all the
content.
coins are.
Press the special
I'm gonna do the last person service, and then that's all parts and service done, except for of
Welcome
course
back
having
to
to do
Parts and
hard mode.
Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This
Um, that's first death during this run. I did
Welcome back
not
to
mean
Parts and
to do that.
Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition.
God damn these
First, carefully pick
controls.
up and place Foxy's head on his endoskeleton. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. You will need to place new control fuses in the exposed receptacles to continue. Retrieve the fuse from drawer number 1 that matches Foxy's leg receptacle. To avoid bodily harm, wait for Foxy's legs to stop moving before inserting the control fuse. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended.
Does he kill if you
Welcome back
open the
to Parts and
wrong switch?
Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. This series of simple repairs should return him to full working condition. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect.
Man, I love putting imaginary stuff. I love putting stuff in imaginary animatronics.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect fuse. Carefully, remove the incorrect fuse from Foxy's chest and insert it into Foxy's upper arm receptacle.
Fuck. Great.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Foxy has been out of commission for quite some time. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Good
That's
job.
fine, right?
Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is
What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna beat this and
Welcome
then
back to Parts and
go ahead
Service.
and beat
Foxy has, oh no,
a
it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an
what I'm
eye on
gonna
Good
do
job. Foxy
is
has
go
regained control
ahead
of his legs.
and
A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times.
I might be dead a couple of times here, probably because probably because the controls on this game sucks. I
Welcome
hate
back
the
to Parts and
controls on this game.
Service. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4. Fix both fuses to continue.
Okay, blue, green, red. I'm guessing this one. I'm totally fine. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be where I straight up have so hard time trying to beat this.
Welcome back to Parts and Service. Oh no, it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an...
This would be easier on VR, honestly, but
Welcome back
with
to
me
Parts
not
and
being able
Service.
to play
Oh no,
VR.
it looks like Foxy's proprietary servo motors are malfunctioning.
Green.
It is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Good job. Foxy has regained control of his legs. A gentle reminder, it is recommended that you keep an eye on Foxy at all times. Oh no, it looks like a former employee attempted to repair Foxy's chest motor using an incorrect... Well done. The remaining chest fuses are located in drawers number 2 and number 4.
Blue,
Fix
green.
both fuses to continue.
Blue, green, red. Actually, blue, green, red.
Good job. Retrieve Foxy's eye from drawer number 3. When Foxy's eye patch is fully open, place the eye back into his eye socket. Well done. This concludes all your parts and service tasks.
Finally, oh
Freddy
my,
Cove can now be reopened.
that took so long to do because of this controller or something. God dang. Everything that I'm able to eat, I'm just gonna eat.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content.
That was all
Press
of easy mode parts and service. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do plus track. Damn, I did that. I don't think Plushtrap has any. Guess that's what I get for beating Plushtrap. Plushtrap jump scares me. That was crazy. I beat
Congratulations! It
Plushtrap and then
appears
he
you have been
killed me.
granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to
I'm gonna do Nightmare BB, try Plushtrap, Plushtrap. I already did Plushtrap, sorry, and do Plush Babies, but if I can't do Plush Babies, then I'm just gonna leave the video off there and continue where I left off once I beat this. Yes! Yay! Honestly, both Nightmare Baby and Plushtrap are the easiest, honestly. Like, I literally did them both first try.
Congratulations!
Anyway,
It
I
appears you
did
have been
Night 1
granted
of FNAF
access to
1,
additional
I
holiday
did
content. Press the
Plushtrap and
special
Nightmare
button in the
BB on
candy
Dark
pail to
Ones, and
enter
I
the
did
Halloween hub.
Bonnie, Chicken, Freddy,
Keep
and
in mind that
Foxy
this
on
DLC pack
Dark
is
Ones.
nothing
So
more than a
that's like a
festive
total of
holiday-themed add-on, which has
7.
absolutely no hidden...
And if I don't beat Plush Baby and stuff, then I just literally only ever beat 7 levels.
Want to see the scooping room?
I can't tell if that's the Plush Babies doing that, or if that's just my controller having stick drift. I swear it would be very surprising if I beat this first try.
I heard your call.
I did. I did that first try. How? I I'm speechless.
Congratulations! It appears you have been granted access to additional holiday content. Press the special button in the candy pail to enter the Halloween hub. Keep in
How
mind
did
that
I
this
use?
DLC pack is nothing
I
more than a festive holiday
don't
themed add
know
on,
what to
which
say.
has absolutely no hidden intent or purpose. So, have fun.
Okay, well, I think that's where I'm gonna end the video, but next part I'll try to do Funtime Foxy. I'll try to do all of FNAF 1, maybe all of FNAF 2, maybe all of FNAF 3, I don't know, and try to do Fit Repair and Night Terrors. But, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end the video, so see ya later, when I release a new video.